Yes, I think all of you can hear me now, so let's start with the lesson. Okay. And I will keep the chat box here. I can see it. Okay. Some of you saying that you cannot hear. So usually it's clear, or it should be clear. So you can follow us as much as you can. You don't hear me anyway, so I am speaking. Okay. If you couldn't hear me for any reason, next time. Okay, so let's start. Yalla, let's start. انزين. Let's start. And I want to keep the chat here. Where's the chat? Where is the chat? The chat. Yeah, it's here. So at least if you have any comments, just let me know. So I read the chat, so just let me know. زين؟ تمام؟ And then today, inshallah, we'll be learning more about level A1, and it's really good for people who are beginners. So if you have learned Fusha before, if you have learned some Emirati Arabic before, but just you know, Salam alaikum, alaikum assalam, that's it, then this lesson will be good for you. Tamam? If you are intermediate or advanced, this lesson will be, of course, very easy for you. So let's try our best. Then, so we'll be learning about greetings in Emirati Arabic. We'll be learning about self-introduction and numbers. Okay, so I want you to see you writing in the chat box. Before I start, how many of you know how to read and write in Arabic? Even if you don't know how to speak, it's just about reading and writing. How many of you? Okay, how many of you can know how to read and write? Very good. Stella, she knows. Okay. Santosh, he doesn't know how to read and write. Just the alphabet, okay. Irina, she knows just the alphabet. Okay. Parsa, she knows to read and write. So most probably if you are from India, Pakistan, Iran, and you are Muslims, then you know how to read and write because you learned how to read Quran, correct? Exactly. Okay, so regardless if you know how to read or not, this session will be good for you because today we will be learning more about Emirati Arabic. So most of you have a question. What's the difference between Emirati Arabic and Modern Standard Arabic or Fusha? There are two types of differences. One, there is difference in the vocabulary. So for example, the word window. Anyone knows what's the word window in Arabic? Window? Shubbak, exactly. Shubbak. Shubbak. Some people know nafida. Nafida. Anyone knows what is the meaning of Derisha? Nafida. Okay. So in Emirati Arabic, we say Derisha. Derisha. So in Modern Standard Arabic and Fusha, we say Nafida. Nafida. In Emirati Arabic, we say Derisha. Derisha. So Shubbak, it's mainly Egyptian, Syrian. Okay? But in Emirati Arabic, it's Derisha. So you can see the difference. In Fusha, it's Nafida. In other dialects, they say Shubbak. In Emirati Arabic, we say Derisha. So it's one word in English, but three words in Arabic. Okay? So when people say what's the difference between Emirati and Fusha, I can say there is difference in the vocabulary. Or there is difference, the second difference is in the way that we pronounce the word. So for example, the word coffee, what's coffee in Arabic? What's coffee in Arabic?
Qahwa.
Qahwa, very good, qahwa. So qahwa in Khaliji, in Emirati Arabic, but in Fusha we say qahwa, qahwa. Do you hear the difference? Qah, and this is like gulf, qahwa. So it's the same thing, but it's pronounced differently. Okay, so I will teach you today what are the differences in terms of the letters that we pronounce. Do you see this page in front of you? Okay, do you see here? Here are the replacement of the letters that we do. Okay, here are the replacement. So we replace the J to Y. So let's take the first example. This is the first example. So chicken in Arabic is dajaj, dajaj, dajaj. In Emirati Arabic, we say di, di. Okay? How to say the name Majid in Arabic? Majid. 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 In Emirati Arabic, we say Mayid. Mayid. Very good. The Emirati Ajman. How do we say it in Emirati Arabic? Anyone knows? Anyone knows?
Ayman.
Iman. Very good. Iman. Mumtaz. Iman. Sometimes even today is Jum'ah. In Emirati Arabic, many people, they say, if you want to answer, just unmute yourself and answer.
Yuma.
Jum'ah. Jum'ah. Very good. Now Jumeirah. Jumeirah. How we say it in Arabic?
Jamila, Yamila.
We don't say it Jumeirah. Why? This is because it's part of Arabic rule. We don't change everything. We only check certain times. Then you will ask me, Hanan, how I would know when not to change? The answer is you will never know. You have to hear all the time so you know the difference. Okay? Please try to mute yourself, yeah? When you finish answering the question. I'm looking for the chat. Where did it go? Not this one. Okay. 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 Tamam? I'm just looking where's the chat box go. So. Oh, it's here. Yeah, I found it. So Jumeirah stays the same. Yeah. So why we shouldn't change? Because it's the first letter? No, it doesn't mean because Jum'ah as well, it's the first letter. But we don't change because it's just a rule of Emirati Arabic. Sometimes we change, sometimes we not. How you would know? You keep hearing how people are saying this word. So you will never know as a rule. You will only know it if you heard it from someone. Tamam? So could you please write words in English as well? I'll try my best for some of the words, okay? Let's try again. Here. And then, second example, we have the word fish, which is the second replacement we do. Fish. So fish in Emirati Arab, in modern standard Arabic is samak. But in Emirati Arabic, we say samach. So we change the k to ch. Do you hear the difference?
Yes. Is it simach or samach?
Both is correct. It depends on your accent. Samak or samach. Okay. Samak or samach. Tamam? All is good? Third example, we say coffee, qahwa. We see it in Emirati Arabic, qahwa. So as I said, sometimes we change the Q to G. So qahwa to qahwa. Let me give you another example. So if I want to say the Emirate al-Qaywain. Al-Qaywain. If this is how they write it, Qaywain. In Emirati Arabic, how we say it? We say
Gwain.
Wayne. Yeah. So we change the Q to J. Okay. Another example we have also Suqaim. 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 I think it's written like this way. So in Emirati we say game. Game. Clear? Sometimes we do the replacement with this one. I want to write. Okay, we replace the Q with J. So we say, rather than to say Qarib, we say Jirib. Rather than to say Qarib, we say what? Jurib. So we sometimes replace it to G, or sometimes we replace it to J. So Qareeb, we say, I think it's an Urdu word as well, we say in Emirati Arabic either Qareeb or Jurib. Clear so far? So you don't have to memorize this. This is just for you to know how to distinguish between Emirati Arabic and Fusha. Tamam? If it's yes, please say to me yes.
طيب
Yes.
طيب yes.
Yes. Samira,
Tamam.
raise your hand. Do you have a question? Anyone has a question so far?
No, ma'am.
Everything is clear, yeah?
Yes.
Great. And then let's go down. Someone is asking me. So G to J, I don't know those letters. The G to J, yes, and the Q to G. We don't have those letters in Arabic, the second one, so I don't know what you mean. And then, let's go to another page. Maybe with more example, it will be more clear for you. And then, let's go to the first lesson. And then, some of you before you said what? We know how to read and write. Do you see the chat box? I think you see everything on the screen. Yeah.
There are two chat box. Which one?
Okay, this one. The one that I'm typing now. I'm typing. And then.
Yes.
Okay, very good. And then, so we'll start with the greetings. Anyway, if you know how to read, then you can follow the column in the right, if you know how to read Arabic. If you don't know how to read Arabic, you can follow the column in the middle, this one. Tamam? Tamam?
Tamam.
تمام تمام.
And then, now within this, the Arabizi, you will see there is number 3 and there is number 7. Did you see this? So what is the meaning of that?
Yes, miss.
What is the meaning of that?
I want to know.
Very good. Ah. You know the letter A? Please, yeah, please mute yourself because it's. Please mute. Mute yourself.
Okay, present, calm down.
Yeah, because.
Present, calm down.
Okay, so the number is.
Stay there, present, calm down.
Three, it means like for example the name Ali. This letter is not in English. So that's why even do you know what's the account Instagram account for Sheikh Fazza', for Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed? His account is Fazza'. Correct? So the 3 here at the end, it means the letter Tamam? So whenever you see there is a 3, it means what? There is still his mic is on. Please try to switch it off or to mute it. And then so Fazza', and number 7, it means ha. Or in Arabic, like the word Habibi, for example. Like Habibi. Habibi. So this letter is ha. This letter is ha. Tamam?
تمام.
Hassan, can you mute your can you mute your can you mute?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, because whenever you do any movement, everyone can hear. Whenever you want to answer, just open it. But once you finish, just switch it off again, mute it again. Tamam?
تمام.
Okay? Is it clear so far?
Miss, is it ha as in Habibi or ha as in Hunak?
No, like Habibi. Because the other one, this one, it looks like this.
Yeah.
So the reason it means for the ha.
Okay, Miss.
Then? Very good. And then, let's clear everything. تمام. يلا. الحين we'll start. الحين what I gave you before is just an introduction to help you understand more. Now we can start خلاص immediately. So I want to make it bigger and clear for you so you can see it. And then. So for the greetings, of course, you know the word salam. Salam alaikum. صح? Salam. And the reply is wa alaikum assalam. So anything you see in the red, it means the reply. Okay? So salam alaikum. Salam means peace. Alaikum means on you. So salam alaikum and the reply is wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam. And then second one is sabah al khair. Sabah al khair. Sabah means morning. Sabah means morning. And the reply is Sabah al-Nur. So Sabah itself, it means, this word, it means morning. And al-Khair means good. So Sabah al-Khair. Basically, we are saying morning good. And the reply is Sabah al-Nur. The reply, the one in this one, Sabah al-Nur. Now, if you're not reading Arabic, you can just follow the column here. So sabah, this sabah means morning. Al-khair means good. So basically we're saying morning good. Sabah al-khair, morning good, and you would reply sabah al-nur. And you would reply with what? Sabah al-nur. Okay, is it clear? So I would say to you sabah al-khair.
What does nur mean?
Nur. Very good question. What is the meaning of nur? Anyone knows? If you know, can you write it in the chat box? What is the meaning of nur? Light. Very good. Very good. So I'm saying to you morning of good. You're replying to me morning of light. Morning of light. تمام؟
تمام. طيب.
Okay. And then. So I say to you صباح الخير. You reply to me صباح النور. Now I want to say to you good evening. Good evening. Good evening means masa. Masa means evening. This one masa. Masa means evening. Masa. And el khair means good. Good evening. Good evening. Masa al khair. Say it with me, huh? Masa al khair. Say it loud at home. If you have everyone.
مساء الخير.
Right.
مساء الخير.
مساء الخير, and you would reply
مساء النور.
مساء النور. Very good. مساء النور.
النور.
And then, so basically I'm saying to you, evening of good, evening of good, you would reply evening of light. But then you would say, Hanan, but there is no light in the evening. So we're not, especially like if it's 100 years ago, 200 years ago. So we're not speaking to the light that is outside, we're speaking or we're greeting the light that's inside you. تمام؟ انزين. So we learned now 3 greetings. We learned صباح, salam alaikum. Salam means peace. Peace alaikum on you. Salam alaikum. Second, and the reply is wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam. Second thing, we learned sabah al khair. Sabah al khair. And the reply is sabah al nur.
النور.
Sabah al-Nur. Okay. Third, we learned Masa al-Khair. Masa al-Khair. And the reply is Masa al-Nur. Masa al-Nur. واضح? واضح means is it clear? Clear? Good so far? Okay. Masa al-Khair, Masa al-Nur. Now, the third option, the third one is Marhaba al-Sa'. Marhaba al-Sa'. Marhaba al-Sa' means, of course you know the word Marhaba. I'm sure everyone have heard you. صح? Marhaba al-Sa'. So Marhaba means hello. Sa' exactly Quran. It means an hour. So hello with the hour or the time I seen you. If you say marhaba, all Arabs will understand you. Almost 300 million Arabs will understand you because everyone say this word. But if you say marhaba sa' is a pure Emirati way. So even if you go to Kuwait, you will never hear someone telling you marhaba sa'. It's only Emirati. Or maybe Saudi, I'm not sure, but Emirati I know it's very common. Marhaba sa'. And whenever you say it as a one phrase. Don't say marhaba, then you pause, then you say sa'. You see, like we are saying as a one word, marhaba sa'. Marhaba sa'. And the reply is marhaba million. Marhaba million. So what is the meaning of marhaba million? Marhaba million times. You say to me, hello, at the hour I seen you, I have seen you. I reply to you, marhaba million times. Marhaba million.
Miss,
نعم. Yes.
is it same for male and female?
Yes. So all what I said so far, it's the same. Whenever there is difference, you will see it here. You see there is F, sorry, here. F, it means for female. This one means for male. We'll just go about it now.
Okay, miss, thank you.
تمام? Great so far? زين. So we learned مرحبا الساعة. Say it loud. Not important to say it to me, but just say it to yourself. مرحبا الساعة, but say it loud. مرحبا الساعة. The reply, مرحبا مليون. مرحبا مليون.
Sah, what exactly does it mean, the word sah?
Sah, it comes from the word sa'a. Sa'a means time or hour. So hello with the hour I have seen you.
Sah means hour.
Hour, sa'a.
Time.
Okay?
Okay, thank you. Shukran.
عفواً. So مرحبا الساعة, the reply is مرحبا مليون. Now we will learn the word thank you. Thank you. What is the meaning of the word thank you? مشكور. Maybe you know the word shukran. Maybe you know this word, صح? Shukran. So shukran, it's in Imarati and other dialects, but in Emirati Arabic, we use this word. We use this word, مشكور. Mashkoor. Have you heard it before? Mashkoor? At least if you are following AlRamsa, you will hear me all the time saying this, mashkoor. But mashkoor, this one for a male. So whenever you see this one in a bracket, it means for a male. And whenever it's for female, you add ta marbuta. If you are reading Arabic, this one called ta marbuta, or a at the end. Sometimes a, sometimes ah. So mashkoor, mashkoora. Okay, mashkoor, mashkoora. So when I say mashkoor, is it about my gender? Or because if I am a female, I would use this, or because I want to thank the other person, it's about his gender. So it's not about my
person whom, the person whom you are telling to.
Very good, Fatma. So you would say, for example, if I want to thank Ahmed, let me say there is Ahmed in front of me, so I would say mashkoor Ahmed. If there is a female, I would say to her mashkoora, mashkoora Miriam, or mashkoora Fatma. Tamam? And shukran if you want to say it in general. You don't, like if you're confused, Arabic is new for you, so maybe then you can just stick to shukran. At least if you have the center point card, shukran, you would always remember it. How about to say to a lot of people thank you? That's a good question. So you would say, let me write it here. Mashkooreen. Mashkooreen. If you're reading Arabic, if you're writing Arabic, mashkooreen. So if you want to thank plural, then you can say mashkoor or mashkooreen. Did I delete it? And then mashkooreen, not mashkooreen.
Please write again.
Yeah, we'll write it in the chat box. So it's mashkooreen. Mashkooreen. Dana, there is no ashkurukum means I thank you all, but it's mainly Fusha, it's not Imarati. Ashkurukum. So mainly people who say mashkooreen, unless they want to be very formal, then they would say this. Okay. So we finished. Oh, yeah, jumped in here. Mashkooreen. Yeah, you say exactly, Dana. You said mashkoora. So mashkoora ya ustada means thank you, teacher. So when anyone says to you shukran, mashkoor, or something like that, what you will answer him? We'll answer him with this.
Afwan.
Afwan, very good. Afwan. 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 And then, so afwan, and then regardless of the gender, you use the same. Afwan. Afwan. Now, we will learn about hudhud. Hudhud, it means what?
One question.
نعم تفضلي. Yes, please.
Afwan. Why there is no noon at the end of that word? Why there is alif?
Very good question. Afwan, this one, like shukran. So this one, in Arabic, they call it tanween. Have you heard of the concept tanween? This is if you're writing Arabic. It's like there is one line, there is two lines at the top. I will write for you, for example. Shukran.
Yeah.
Can't find it now. Where is it at? I think it's here. Yeah, you see there is two small lines at the top as well. So one line and there is two small lines, which means shukran. So it's just part of Arabic. There are some words like this: shukran, afwan, tab'an, aadatan. Tamam? Zin.
Thank you, Miss.
Afwan. So for hudhud, hudhud means what? I'm coming. I'm coming. So now if your friend called you, do you say to him, hudhud, I'm coming? No. Hod, you can only use it whenever you knock a door. When you are knock a door. It's like you want to take permission, like to a room or to an office. Tak, tak, tak. You say hod. This one, it's part of Emirati culture. Before, we don't have electricity, we don't have a bell like before 70 years ago, 80 years ago. So men, especially the men, before they enter any house, they have to make an announcement. So women inside the house, they can cover. Tamam? And also when they knock the door and they hear the voice, hod, I would know, for example, let me say I am in the house, like my brother knocked the door and he said hod, I would know, okay, this is my brother, I can open the door. But if I heard a strange voice, maybe he's a thief. I know the thieves, they don't knock the door. Maybe he's anyone. So why I would open the door for him? So until I need to make sure that this is the person that I would like to open the door for. Nowadays, you know, we have cameras, we have bells. So even if someone didn't say this word, I can still see him. But before, there is no security, no safety. So then
this is Hadi. You put there, you are welcome, Afwan. But you are welcome is Ahlan wa Sahlan, right?
Yeah, so this is the welcome or the answer of thank you. You know, in English, when you say thank you, the reply is welcome. Do you mean like welcome to enter? No. It means what? The reply of thank you. So the same thing here. So Afwan, only the reply of welcome. But you cannot say to anyone who's entering to welcome him, you say Afwan.
No, what I mean to say, Ahlan wa Sahlan also can be applied, right?
No.
Okay.
So that one for welcoming only. Okay, Afwan is only the reply for shukran. You cannot use it in any other place.
Shukran.
Okay, Afwan. And then, so as I said before, we don't have electricity, so people, they have to say it. But nowadays we have electricity, we have a bell, so people, they use it less. But for you, we still use it, but between each other just to revive the culture. So if you say it, people will be really impressed. Like, how come you know this very pure Emirati word? Because this is only between Emiratis. Like you would say, like if you're just saying those words, like they would think that, mashallah, you would really know a lot, or at least a lot about the culture. So nowadays, I know because of the crisis, we're not visiting anyone. But inshallah, when everything will be back as a normal, you can even knock, for example, the door of your colleague's office. I know now everything is the glass, everything like you can see him, but just to revive the culture. Okay, believe me, if you say to him hod with the confidence and a smile, like his eyebrows will be up. Like, you know, when we get surprised, like, wow, we say this, they would do this the same. So hod, here is written men. So only men can say it, or female. Even female, they can say it, but it's very important for the men because women, we have to cover in the culture, in Emirati culture. And then, so hod, the reply is hida. Tamam? So hod, the reply is hida. For Asif, yes, you can say it officially to your colleagues, but remember that you need to knock something. You cannot just go and say hod, you need to knock. If you have nothing to, you have to knock. It only works, like you cannot use it over the phone. You cannot use it in the WhatsApp. I mean, if you want to have fun, of course, like you want to take his attention, say hod. But officially, you can use it whenever you knock something. Then, now for Asif, for sorry, this is all. Asif, it means sorry for a male. It means what? Sorry for a male. For female, we don't make a mistake, so you don't need to learn this word. But I know when I wrote this book, a lot of men, they complained why we don't have asfa in a female form. So just for you guys, you don't complain anymore. We don't make mistakes, صح? As a females, so we don't deserve to learn this word. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So Asif, it's for a male, and Asfa for a female. So Asfa, this is, now it's about my gender, or because here, see, it's written, oh, sorry, male, sorry, female, this is male. So if you are a male, you would say Asif. If you are a female, you would say Asfa. Yeah, Samira with me, she said yes, we never make mistakes anyway. So if you are a male, you always would say Asif, regardless if you want to say sorry, because it's I am sorry, I am. It's about me, I am sorry. And therefore for a female is Asfa. For the female is Asfa. Okay, so just memorize it in this way. I am a male, khalas, I always memorize Asif. I am a female, I always will memorize the word, or I will say the word Asfa. So the answer for sorry, the answer for sorry is, either you say ma alayh, means like it's all right, ma alayh, or you can say the second one is adi. So either you say ma alayh or adi. Which one you like more, ma alayh or adi?
ما عليه.
Ma alayh. You know, have you heard the word?
Adi.
Have you heard the word the ma'alish?
Adi.
Very good. Have you heard the word ma'alish before?
Yes.
Ma'alish is an Egyptian dialect. In Emirati dialect, we say ma'ali, or Khaliji dialect. Ma'alish is Egyptian, Syrian, Lebanese, they would use this word. So you have the choice, either to use ma'ali as one option, or adi, if it's easier for you, as second option. Either
My
you,
screen is off. I can't see anything. Can't see the tables.
it's available. Sometimes maybe you have issues with connection, so sometimes it goes on, comes back. So maybe wait for a few minutes, maybe it come back again. And then, so Asif, as I said, for a male, for female, we say Asfa. You can answer ma alayh or adi. I want to see in the chat which one you prefer. Do you prefer to say ma alayh or adi? And people, when they say adi, not adi. Adi. They like it. Sometimes they would repeat it twice.
Mali.
Yeah, so it's your choice if you want to use this or that.
One question. When you are making question and you say sa at the end, what does it mean?
صح means right. مثلا I want to say يعني you understand صح? I'm right. And you reply the same.
Okay.
If it's not صح, just say لا.
So I can answer ha.
Hey, like yes, hey.
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 Okay.
Okay, or صح. Some people, they don't also want to reply. It's just, you know, you speak, no, صح. You just nod with your
Yes.
head and خلاص. It's just a way to speak.
Yes, I hear it often. That's why I'm asking. Yeah.
Yeah, and even if they speak in English, they still use it in Arabic. I want to go there.
Yes.
They are, will be there or not, صح? And they expect you to
Yes.
know. All right.
Okay.
Then,
Shukran.
عفواً. So we'll learn the greetings so far. Now I want you to unmute. I want to do some practice with you. Let's do some. So I want all of you to unmute so I can hear your sound. So I want to see I want to say greetings. I want you to reply. Just to practice. It's not a test. It's just to practice. Come on.
تمام.
Tamam.
All of you are ready?
Yes.
And then before I do this, خلاص I will stop share so I would know if you are. انزين السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام.
عليكم السلام.
صباح الخير.
صباح النور.
Very good. مساء الخير.
مساء الورد.
النور.
مساء النور. Someone said مساء الورد. It's also a very good reply. Yeah, مساء الورد. Yeah, مساء الورد. If I want to say مرحبا الساعة.
مرحبا مليون.
مرحبا
مليون.
Whenever you say it, you make sure it's loud, huh? Because most of the
مرحبا مليون.
very good. Most of the Emiratis, if you notice, whenever they greet, you think they're fighting. But they're not. They're just greeting each other. Voice or the sound is really loud. Make sure you say it loud. So, مرحبا الساعة.
مرحبا مليون.
مرحبا مليون.
مرحبا مليون.
مرحبا مليون.
Very good. Very good. If I want to say مشكورين.
عفوا.
عفوا.
مشكورا.
Okay, so I say to you, thank you. Some of you said عفوا, which is correct. Some of you said مشكورة. So thank you, you're replying with another thank you. It's not bad, it's not offending, it's good. But the right answer is what? عفوا.
عفوا.
عفوا. Okay,
عفوا.
I don't make a mistake, let me say. But if I want to say asfa, what you would say to me? What you would say?
آسفة.
أسفة.
No, if I said asfa, you don't say asfa. Unless if both of us, we make a mistake.
عادي.
عادي.
عادي. You can say either عادي or معالي. تمام?
معلي.
Okay.
تمام.
Very good. Very good. And then, for the others who are still in the mute, you don't want to answer, or maybe you are among the noise and no one can be quiet.
To me, I was cut off. I can't see anything. The only thing I can get is the audios, only the audios. I can't see anything for now.
I don't understand. شكلت حسن?
Yeah, this is Hassan Kraiba. Yeah, no.
Yeah, because when you speak, I can see some screens are lighted, but mashallah, we are about 26. So some of you are active and others are quiet, but I hope you are all with us on the same page.
Yeah, we're the same page. Yeah.
That's perfect. So let's again. Let's all of you mute. I will mute you. Only if you have a question and you want to ask me, just unmute and then mute back. تمام?
تمام.
يلا. Let's go share screen here. Where's our screen?
Is it okay? I just should I leave and then join again? Because my I can't see anything. Maybe I should. No, I see it's back. I think now it's back.
Maybe you can leave and come back to the link again.
Oh yeah, I'll try it and see that way.
Okay, try this. And then let's go back to our lesson. Let's check where is the chat. Okay. And then Samira, yeah, I am the Sakuti Luti. We understand sometimes because it's a noise with the family, so I understand if you're not able, but I want to make sure that you are with us on the same page. And then, now we will learn the word, how are you? How are you? Can you tell me first different ways of saying how are you? Different way of saying how are you?
شخبارك.
شخبارك, very good. Lily, she said حالك.
كيف الحال؟ كيف الحال؟
Very good. Hassan said كيف الحال.
شو علومك؟
شو علومك? Very good. So some people
شلونك؟
شلونك. So some people said كيف الحال. Some people said شلونك. Someone I think said also Dana said كيفك. شخبارك. شو علومك. This is all correct. All correct, but some of it they're not Emirati. Like for example, شلونك is Bahraini, Kuwaiti, Iraqi, kind of how are you. So if you, let me say like you are from India and you said you saw me and you said Hanan شلونك, I would say, or maybe he lived in Kuwait or Bahrain before. But I will never be sad or offended. I'll say, how come you don't see me Emirati and you're saying شلونك? I will never say, no one would say this to you. Okay, so it's your choice which dialect you want to choose. But if you say it in Emirati way, then I'll say, okay, he's in the UAE. So just to know like where do you live. And then kifak is Lebanese Syrian way, kifak. شخبارك, it's also Emirati. شعلومك is Emirati. كيف الحال is in general Arabic. All dialects they use it in general. But if you want to say it in Emirati way, we use this one. إشحالك, and this is إشحالك for a male. Exactly, Bik. If you speak in Fusha, everyone will smile at you or with you. And then, for female, you would say إشحالك. For a group, you would say إشحالكم. Okay? Again. For male, it's إشحالك. For female, إشحالك. For a group like two and more, use this one. إشحالك, إشحالكم. Remember this rule, the k, ch, kum, because we will use it in most of the nouns and verbs. Then إشحالك, إشحالكم. So sometimes you hear me saying to you إشحالكم, شخباركم. Why? Because I'm speaking to followers, which means a lot. It doesn't mean like it needs to be thousands. Even if there are two, خلاص, you use إشحالكم. So إشحالك. تمام? Another way to say إشحالك. The answer of إشحالك, you can say Alhamdulillah, بخير. Alhamdulillah, بخير. Or this is in Arabic, Alhamdulillah, بخير. Alhamdulillah, بخير. Have you heard different answers?
Zain.
Zain, also correct, means good.
Tamam.
Tamam, very good. Which is the one here, yeah? Alhamdulillah, tamam. So you can, up to you. You have different, at least maybe 7 ways to say it. So all is correct, but choose your favorite one. So either you say Alhamdulillah بخير. I know my favorite one is Alhamdulillah tamam. شحالك Alhamdulillah tamam. Or you can say tamam Alhamdulillah. You can say بخير.
We can say Mashil Hal.
Mashil hal means going well.
Okay.
Mashi means going. Al-hal means well. Going well. And then, so some people will use only Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. But you know, at part of Emirati culture, they ask you 10 times. Sometimes they ask you like a different question. شحالك, شخبارك, شعلومك. So it's good to change between time and time, but know yourself. If you're a totally beginner, stick to one. If you're not a beginner and you have heard this one, it's all easy for you, so try every time to change. And then, sorry, I just need to fix myself. Okay, so Alhamdulillah بخير. The second one to ask what's in use, شخبارك. For female, شخبارك. For a group, شخباركم. It means what? What's the news? Means what? What's the news? So when you ask someone what's the news, would you tell him or her your news? What happened to you last night? What happened to you last week? or tell him how many people got infected by the corona. Will you tell him this?
No.
Someone said no. What about the others? Please reply in the chat, yeah? Tell me. If someone says to you, Sarah said no, Lily said no, but they are asking me about the news. Stella said yes. Andriana said no. No, it's a polite way to speak to a person. Very good, Dana. Very good. So whenever anyone asks you, any Arab, what's the news? Don't say your news. You will lose relationship. People, they will not speak to you. So when we say it, we don't mean it. We're only expecting one answer from you. You know which is one? To say that you're fine, even if you're not fine. I know it's a bit funny. Like we're asking you what's the news, but you don't share with us the news. Okay, so it's just a way to say that how are you? So it's just a polite, it's just a protocol. Then maybe you'll say, Hanan, but you as a friend, how do you express to each other if everyone wants to be positive, negative, like Sana said? So we don't answer or we don't express from this question. So for example, let me say like I want to express, okay? So I'm waiting my friend to ask me, how are you? Then I can answer her. So I don't answer from شحالك شخبارك. I would say alhamdulillah كل شيء تمام. And then if she said, oh Hanan, and then she would say, Hanan, you look different, or Hanan, you look sad, what's going on? Here is series 1, so I could answer to that one. Okay, that one is a series 1, then I can answer expressing and telling what's wrong. But she has to ask me what's wrong. Hanan, tell me. Okay, so that's why usually with the people in general, I would say I'm always fine, even if you're not. Tamam? So, and sometimes they ask you immediately. So, شحالك مثلا, شحالك سنة شخبارك. I didn't even give her the chance to answer the first time. But then I just ask her شخبارك. Stick to your answer. Alhamdulillah بخير. Alhamdulillah بخير. Even sometimes they will go on and on, like how's your mother, how's your father, how's your neighbor, how's your uncle, how is your dog, how is your cat? You stick to your answer. Alhamdulillah بخير. Alhamdulillah بخير. Alhamdulillah بخير. Or بخير الحمد لله. كلنا الحمد لله بخير. Yeah? I'm sure like you have lived in UAE for more than 2 years and working with Emiratis, or you are surrounded by Emirati environment. I'm sure like you have heard this word before. صح ولا؟ Oh, I said صح. صح؟ زين. Very good. انزين. So let's go to goodbye. مع السلامة. مع السلامة. Goodbye. مع السلامة. No, I'm just teaching you the word goodbye. مع السلامة. You can reply the same. مع السلامة. مع السلامة. مع basically it means with. سلامة means safety. Like go with safety. مع السلامة. مع السلامة. Someone is unmute. I think it's you, Fatma or Irina.
I'm on mute, miss.
Oh, you're mute. Maybe Irina. Okay. Okay, so مع السلامة. مع السلامة. And nice to meet you is تشرفنا. تشرفنا. تشرفنا means nice to meet you. This one. تشرفنا means nice to meet you. تشرفنا. So just to make it clear. تشرفنا means nice to meet you, and it doesn't change for male or female. It's the same. So when anyone says to you تشرفنا, تشرفنا, you reply with this one. الشرف لنا. الشرف. الشرف means the honor. Sorry. الشرف means honor. لنا for us. You know Sharaf DJ? Sharaf,
Yes.
honor.
Yes, yeah.
Like their name is Honor DJ. Sharaf, just to link the word, you know, Sharaf means honor. Sharaf DJ, honor DJ. Okay, تشرفنا. The reply is شرف لنا. شرف لنا. تمام? So we learned so far the greetings. We learned how are you. We learned how to say goodbye and تشرفنا. تشرفنا. Say it loud with me, yeah? Whenever I say anything, you say it loud at you. You don't have to tell me, but just for you. Okay? Great. So far? All right. Now let's move to second page. Now we will learn more about the introduction. Self-introduction. Self-introduction. Are you ready to جاهزين? Are you ready? جاهزين؟ جاهز. Very good. انزين. So how many of you know how to introduce yourself already? How many of you? How many of you know how to introduce yourself? MashaAllah, everyone knows, so we should skip? Everyone knows. Should we skip?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. And then, okay, let's go back. So to say my name is, I think most of you know, except one. Only Abdullah, he doesn't know.
Miss, I have one question.
I'm Fatma.
Do we need to write this down, or will you send this presentation to us in an email, or shall we write it down?
We don't have it's part of a book of level A1.
Okay.
So maybe you can write it down. It's better.
Okay. Okay, Miss. Thank you.
I'm trying to record the session, but I'm not sure if it will be recorded at the end of the day. But if it's yes, then I'll send you also the link for you. But just for
Thank you, Miss.
write it down. Afwan. Okay. Anzir. So how to say my name? This is very simple. Ismi. Ismi, for example, let me say Ismi Hanan. Sorry, just I want to make sure I know it's text. Okay. Ismi Hanan. So write your name. Ismi Abdullah. Ismi Maryam. Ismi Sana. Ismi Tara.
I'm not getting the screen clearly.
I know you have an issue, so just try your best. Okay, Ismi means my name. Ismi means my name. Someone kept the mute. I need to figure out who's done. Yeah. Ismi Hanan. If I want them to say أنا من, name of your country. الإمارات. أو اسمي خرم. أنا من باكستان. أو أنا مثلا من الهند. Can you type for me where are you from? Can you type for me where are you from? So just I want to make sure that everyone know their country in Arabic. أنا من روسيا. What's India in Arabic? India is الهند. Kyrgyzstan is Kyrgyzstan. All Pakistan is the same. Italy, Italia, like Italia, Italia, Italia. Poland is you know that we don't pronounce the letter P, so it's like Bolanda. Bolanda. Okay, أنا من سنغافورة. سارة أنا من سنغافورة. Hassan, you're saying the name of the city, Kampala. What's Ashash?
Kampala.
Kampala.
Kampala is the city of Uganda.
Yeah, yeah. So now for the name of the country, it's India, Al-Hind. So if you say Parsa, people say, but most of the Arabs, not only Emiratis, they cannot pronounce the letter P. They say B. Ghazala is from Al-Hind. So Pakistan is Pakistan or Pakistan. At least know the name of your country in Arabic. Canada is the same. Okay? Make sense? Yeah, very good. انزين. Now أشتغل في Uganda. Hassan is the same. Uganda we say. Now أشتغل في, for example, I work in AlRamsa Institute. صح؟ معهد الرمسة. معهد الرمسة. You need to know the name of your company in Arabic. Especially if you are working in the UAE or in an Arab country, you say this. أنا نصف كولومبي نصف لبناني. Very good. But we don't say in Imarati نصف. We say نص كولومبي نص لبناني. I think most of the Arabs, they do the same. نص. Okay, I will do. So أشتغل. I'll write it to you. أشتغل. أشتغل. So I work in yacht industry. So أشتغل في مجال means field. Yachting, I think يخوت. Dana said أشتغل في المستشفى. Dana, are you an Arab? You said I think you are half Lebanese and half Colombian. Yeah, because Dana اسم عربي. It's Arabic name. أشتغل في المستشفى قسم الإدارة. Very good. فاطمة في بنك أبو ظبي الأول. Very good. Very good. Others? أنا من روسيا. Yes, okay. أشتغل في جيمس. tourism company. شركة سياحية. شركة means company. سياحية. شركة سياحية. خرام أشتغل في دبي airport free zone. Free zone means سوق الحرة. أو write it in Arabic. I think you know how to read Arabic. سوق الحرة means free, مطار دبي سوق الحرة. أو مطار what do they say? سوق مطار لا. سوق الحرة في دبي. سوق الحرة. تمام؟ أشتغل في شركة سياحية. Very good. أشتغل أشتغل في بنك دبي الأول، أشتغل أنا ما في أنا في البيت أربي ولادي. Yeah. So how to say housewife? Housewife. The good thing about housewife, please look to your chat. Huh? I'm speaking in the chat. ربة بيت. You know what's Rab? Rab, Ya Rabbi. Rab means God. So Rabbah means goddess. So you are a house goddess. Say this to your husband, yeah? This is Arabic, yeah? It's not me, it's in Arabic. Rab means God, Rabbah means goddess. So your house goddess. Rabbat Bayt, yeah, house goddess. تمام؟ انزين. So أشتغل في and the name of your company. You can say then, you can say, sorry. أعرف عربي شوي. ربة منزل is also correct and فصحى as well. But even ربة بيت are also correct. Both they consider to be فصحى. انزين أعرف means I know. أعرف عربي Arabic شوي little bit. أعرف means I know. Housewife, it's the same thing. ربة بيت. So regardless if you have the children or not, once you're working at home as a wife or as a mother, you say ربة بيت.
But how do you say I am housewife?
Oh, this one. It means أنا. You know anything I am? This one. You see أنا? Or in this one, if
أنا?
you أنا means I am.
Yes. أنا ربة بيت.
Perfecto. Okay? أنا ربة بيت. So أنا means I am. I know Arabic little bit. أعرف عربي شوي. أعرف عربي شوي. أعرف عربي شوي. تمام؟ أعرف عربي شوي.
Fatima, how about if I say أنا أعرف عربية صغير?
صغير means I know Arabic small, which is not the right way to say it. People will understand. If I say to you in your language, I know, مثلا, I know English small, you will know that I know a little bit, but it's not the right way. To say شوي means little bit. Vic, for your question in the chat, HR is another word. HR is الموارد البشرية. If you attend tomorrow class, we will start, I think Khairat will teach about the work-related words. Okay? So why I would teach you أعرف عربي شوي rather than to teach you I don't know Arabic. Because once you say I don't know Arabic, then people will not speak to you in Arabic anymore. You will kill the conversation. You will kill it خلاص. You said to me, I don't know Arabic. But if you say to me, I know Arabic little bit, at least I can still continue using basic words. Okay, so don't say I don't know Arabic, ما أعرف عربي. Say أعرف, I know عربي شوي. Okay? ساكن في.
Fatima, I have one question.
نعم.
The word شوي, when I was at Haram in Mecca, the authorities were like telling us to go like saying شوي حاجي شوي like حاجي يلا حاجي شوي, and I think it's kind of confusing.
I didn't understand what's your question. What is the meaning of شوي?
Yeah, شوي, like the word I have in me, شوي, when we are in Haram, at Haram,
Yeah.
the authorities were telling us يلا حاجي شوي حاجي يلا حاجي شوي.
شوي also means slowly. If you're moving fast or if you are pushing people.
Okay.
People say shway shway means slowly. So if you say shway 2 times, it means slowly. So do it soft, do it slowly.
Okay.
Okay? إنزين. So sakin means I'm living. Sakin. So if you are a male, you would use this word. If you are a female, you will use this one. Female will use this one, the last one. Okay? So if you are a male, you will use the one on the top. You are female, you will use the one in below. RG, can you, I will answer all your question at the end of the session. Maybe it's less than half an hour left. Will you be with us so I can tell you the information? Okay. So sakin fi, and for the female, sakna fi means I'm living. So let me do an example for myself. Okay, then you can do example of yourself. So اسمي حنان. أنا من الإمارات. You can say name of the city if you would like. أنا من دبي. Both is correct. أشتغل في معهد الرمسة. I work in الرمسة Institute. أعرف عربي شوي. ساكنة في الجوز. Usually when you say I'm living, we need to know the name of the area. But if you are not living in the UAE, even if you say the name of your area, I will not know, then you need to tell me this. Okay, so maybe it works within the context. Okay, again, اسمي حنان. أنا من الإمارات. أشتغل في معهد الرمسة. أعرف عربي شوي. ساكنة في الجوز. The name of the area. Now I want you to say this to you. So I will open the mute for you. So you can say it loud and I will correct you if there's a mistake. Okay? Yalla. So let me go here. Yalla.
أنا حسن.
Say it. Say it full. Not only just my name is Hassan, اسمي Hassan. The 5 phrases that we learned.
اسمي خرم. أنا من باكستان. أشتغل في شركة بدبي. عارف عربي شوي. ساكن في عجمان. That's it. Thank you.
Very good. No thank you in my class. Only shukran or very good, Kharam.
شكرا.
Afwan. Very good. Someone raise their hand. Just open your mute and speak and say it.
Okay. اسمي إليزابيث. أنا من فilippines. أشتغل في المطار. عربي شوي. ساكنة في شارجة.
Very good. Very good. Mumtaz. Mumtaz means excellent. Mumtaz. Next.
اسمي أدريانا. أنا من كولومبيا نص لبنان. أشتغل في الطيارات الإمارات.
ممتاز.
أعرف عربي شوي. ساكنة في دبي.
ممتاز. Very good, Adriana. Very good, Adriana. Can you tell me more about where you said أنا من? I want to correct you. There is a mistake there.
أنا من كولومبيا.
أنا من كولومبيا.
نص لبنان.
نص لبنانية.
نص لبنانية.
نص لبنانية ونص كولومبيا.
Okay.
You're saying half Lebanese, not half Lebanon. You're half Lebanese and half Colombian. So نص لبنانية نص Colombian.
Okay.
Okay, ممتاز.
السلام عليكم. أنا محمد هادي. من هند. أنا أعرف شوية عربية عربي بدون استهول. أنا في دبي عملية.
Very good.
شكرا.
Very good. Very good. ممتاز. ممتاز. Next.
اسمي سارة. أنا من سنغافورة. أشتغل في دي بي او. أعرف عربي شوية. ساكنة في دبي.
ممتاز. ممتاز. Very good. You know Arabic from before? Your speech is very good.
Oh, thank you.
اسمي
شكرا.
حسن. أنا من أوغندا. اشتغل في أعمال. ساكنة في جبل علي.
جبل علي. وساكن I'm living in.
ساكنة.
For a male, you will use the word sakin, not sakna. Sakin.
ساكن في جبل علي.
ساكن في جبل علي. ساكن. Very good.
ساكن في جبل علي.
Very good. Very good, Hassan. Very good, Hassan. Next, if you want to try, it's up to you. You're not forced. If you want to. Sorry, one of you.
حالكم؟
الحمد لله تمام. شو أخبارك؟ أنت أرجي ولا بارسا؟
فاطمة.
اسمي بارسا. أنا من إيران. أعرف عربية شوي. ساكن في طهران.
ساكن في طهران. Very good, Parsa. Very good, Parsa. Now, Fatma, it's your turn.
السلام عليكم. إيش حالكم؟
الحمد لله تمام. أنت شو أخبارك؟
الحمد لله تمام. أنا اسمي فاطمة. أنا من إمارات. أشتغل في بنك أبو ظبي الأول. أعرف عربي more than شوية.
Okay.
ساكنة في أبو ظبي.
ممتاز.
شكرا.
عفواً. ممتاز. Very good, Fatma. Parsa, you're also good and your speed is also very good. ممتاز. Next.
اسمي رحات. أنا من قرغستان. أنا ربة بيت.
ممتاز.
أعرف عربي أكثر من شوية. وساكنة في مويلح في الشارجة.
ما شاء الله عليك. Very good. Very good, رحات. Amazing. Amazing. Very good. Wallah, I'm so impressed, wallah. You're not the beginners. What are you doing here?
Just removing
to check our
fear of talking.
grammar.
To check our grammar and also to sometimes you feel more connected when you hear something again.
صح.
ممتاز. انزين.
اسمي سنة. أنا من إيران. أنا ما بشتغل. أعرف عربي شوي. في دبي.
ممتاز. ممتاز سنة. Very good. Very good. خلاص. anyone?
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
أنا من دبي. أنا من الأندي. أستعمل في دبي ماريتايم سيتي. أشرح عربي شوي. سكانة في دبي Old Town.
Old Town.
صح.
Very good. Very good. ممتاز. Amazing. Anyone more?
اسمي فانيسا. أنا من كندا. أشتغل في airport.
مطار.
شكرا. أعرف عربي شوي. ساكنة في دبي.
ممتاز. ممتاز. Very good. Very good, Vanessa. Anyone else? There are people who are saying to me that I'm shying or no confidence. The confidence will not come if you don't practice, if you don't say it loud. Here, everyone are learners. Here, not everyone, they are Emiratis and they want to show off. They're not. So you can make a mistake. You will never learn if you don't make a mistake.
May I?
Yes, please. Irina, تفضلي.
اسمي إيرينا. أنا من إيطاليا. أنا رابط بيت ساكنة في دبي مارينا.
Perfetto,
شكرا.
perfetto. Very good.
Grazie.
Very good. Anyone else? ولا خلاص؟ خلاص. Okay. Okay. Let's keep it like this. Or let's keep it like this. And then now we'll continue. I want to ask you, how many of you knows the numbers? From 0 to 10, من 0 ل 10. MashaAllah, most of you know. Hey, from 0 to 10. So only Hassan, he doesn't know. So we have, because we have almost now 15 minutes, it's either I teach you the numbers or I teach you this, the common words. Do you see now the screen, the common words? So I will go with the voting, with the majority. Do you want that, the numbers 0 to 10 or common words? I think most of you want common words.
I'm not getting the screen back.
Oh, you got it?
I'm not getting the, no, I'm not getting the screen back.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you. Okay, so you don't see the words anyway. And then, so...
I know the, anyway, I know the numbers.
Okay, خلاص. So then let's go to the common words. تمام?
Okay.
Okay. So common words, I want to say the word yes. So what is the meaning of the word yes in Arabic?
Naam.
Yeah. In Emirati Arabic, we say hey. What do you say in Emirati Arabic? We say
Hey.
hey. And then, but if you are from Kuwait, Bahrain, Iraq, you will say E, exactly as it's pronounced in English, E. So if you say, ask someone in Kuwait, are you Kuwaiti? He will never say hey, he will say E. If you ask someone from Lebanon, Syria, Palestine, they would say to you A. This is their yes. I'm not sure in Qatar what they would use. Maybe E, I'm not sure. Because even in Oman, I'm not sure what they use. But Lebanon, Syria, Palestine, they would say A. A. It's the same sound of the letter A. So if you ask a Syrian man, are you Syrian? He would say A.
And nam? Nam is not yes?
Na'am is Fusha, modern standard Arabic. Na'am, it's a formal word. If you say it, everyone will understand. But if you want to say it in Emirati way, you say yes. You say
okay, but only Emirati will understand me or everyone who speaks Arabic?
Hey or na'am?
Hey.
Hey, Emiratis, they will understand. Even people outside UAE, they will understand because they know that this is how I would know what's in Kuwait. They would know the same thing. They would know that you lived in the UAE. But if you speak to Egyptian, he never came to the UAE, he doesn't know anything about UAE except the name, he may not understand you. But most of the people in the Gulf, they would know. Even when sometimes when you speak in English, they will reply to you like even the, you know, in English you say yes, yes, yes. So in Arabic we say hey, hey, hey.
Okay.
Kuwaiti, they would say e. I know sometimes you say why they say, suddenly they say hey, 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 like they think they are becoming sarcastic, but they're not. They're just saying yes.
So Nam, it's Egyptian.
No, Naam, it's in modern standard Arabic. Modern standard Arabic.
Modern standard Arabic. Okay.
Say aywa. Or sometimes they say like a very thick
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Saudis, they would say iwa. Iwa. From there, yes, I would know where they're from. تمام؟ انزين. So hey in Emirati Arabic, hey. La, the good thing about la that's used across all the Arabs. All the Arabs, even in Fusha, they say hey. Egyptian, haram, Egyptian, So la, all people, all Arabs, they use the same clothing model standard Arabic. So I always make fun of this and say like in part of Arabic culture, and it shows you a lot about Arabic culture that we disagree to agree, but we agree to disagree. So we say la. Anyway, I want is the third one. I want is Abba. Abba. Some people, maybe you know the word Arid. Do you know the word Arid? Arid. Arid means I want. It's used mainly in Abu Dhabi and Al Ain. In Dubai, we use the word Abba. Now, regardless what you want to choose, all is correct. Everybody understands. Some people say Abba. Other Gulf, they say Abi, Abri. All is correct. All. If you are in Dubai and use Abba, or if you are in Dubai, use Arid, everyone understands you. Tamam? Arid. Arid. So, مثلا, I want water. Does any one of you know what's water?
My.
Very good. My. B, moya is Saudi. Emiratis, we say my. Tamam? So, Abba, my, or Arid, my is all correct. Now, I don't want is Maba. 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 So whenever there is don't in English, it's Aba or Maba in Arabic. Okay? Sorry, this one. The ma. Means I don't eat, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't want. Always the verbs will start with ma. Both is correct. You say maba or ma'aba. Both is correct. Some people, I delete, most of the people, they delete a. So they read it as maba. But if you say both, it's correct. And then, now I have is عندي. I have water. مثلا عندي ماء. Or you want to say, I don't have water. ما عندي. Like ما عندي ماء. تمام? So عندي means I have. ما عندي means I don't have. Now أعرف. We know this word, yeah? We said أعرف عربي شوي. أعرف means I know. ما أعرف means what? I don't know. ما أعرف, I don't know. ما أعرف. But maybe you heard the word أدري. Have you heard the word أدري before? أدري? أدري, it means I know. But what's the difference between أعرف and أدري? Both it means I know in English, but أدري is used a lot about in the Gulf. It means I'm aware. I'm aware. So I cannot say I'm aware Arabic. صح? I say in Arabic, I say in English, I know Arabic, so أعرف عربي. But I cannot say أدري عربي. I cannot. So, but if I ask you, where is Ahmed? Where is Ahmed? You can say ما أدري. I don't know. Like I'm not aware where is Ahmed. If I tell you, oh, now it's raining, you can say ما أدري. Or if I tell you, have you heard of this news and this news? You say أدري. Okay, so أدري, the usage is limited. أعرف, you can use it for everything. So if I know how to say, I know how to use Zoom. أعرف أستخدم Zoom. But I cannot say أنا أدري Zoom. Okay? So أعرف, you use it for everything. أدري only for whenever you want to say I'm aware. If you don't want to use it, it's fine. You can stick to أعرف. But if anyone says to you, you would know the meaning. تمام? You would know the meaning. Now, في means there is. There is. ما في, sorry. في means there is. ما في means there is no. There is no. ما في. مثلا في Wi-Fi means there is Wi-Fi, or ما في Wi-Fi, there is no Wi-Fi. Okay? في means there is, and also it means in and at. مثلا أنا في البيت. أنا, I am, في, in البيت. أنا في البيت. Or I'm not at home. أنا مو في البيت. I'm not at the house. زين? Now the word kill means every. Kill. كل يوم, every day. Kill. Kill. شيء means everything. كل شيء. Some people say كل شيء تمام. كل شيء تمام means everything is good. كل شيء تمام. كل شيء تمام. تمام؟ كل شيء تمام. Do you have a question about it so far? The more that you know words, the more that you are able to use those words. So if you want to say, I have a chair, but if you don't know the word chair in Arabic, you say عندي chair. But if you have vocabularies, then you know more. عندي كرسي. عندي كرسي. Okay, so the more that you know, the better you get. Now, so what I taught you until now is just a 3 section of lesson A1, greetings, self-introduction, common words. We have numbers 0 to 10, and also we have this one. We have those common words, but there is no time for it. But inshallah, if you decided to take the class, the teacher will go over everything. Today, the reason that we had this one, so at least you have an experience, because maybe most of you, you didn't have the experience to learn a new language in the Zoom or online. So this is also for us an experience that we would know more how to use it with teaching. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope everything was clear for you. And if you have any question regarding this lesson, let me know. If you have other questions and other things, wait for us until we have more classes. So today what we have learned is only lesson 1 or half of the lesson 1 from level A1. Level A1. Now I want to tell you about our upcoming course. Where is that? Thank you very much. مشكورين مشكورين ما قصرتوا. Okay, so just I want to add something. Where is that? Where is that? I can't see it. Anyway, so you would know. Here. So thank you very much. If you would like to join this course, it will start on 11th April 2020, every Saturday from, let me check it's from what time. It's every Saturday from what time, what time, what time. I will post it on Instagram later on, but just to tell you, from 1 to 3 p.m. 1 to 3 p.m. for 8 weeks. 8 weeks. And the fee is, including the book and including 1,100, including the book, including the VAT. And will be with amazing teacher Khairat. I'm sure most of you know Khairat, so it will be with her. It will be, yes, what I'm speaking, it will be online class, because now as part of the UAE government, that we cannot have any face-to-face classes until I think August or September we will be back. I don't teach anymore. I only I only give trials. I'm not trials. I mean like these sessions, or I invest more time to do more content, more course like books, and also I help the team to be better. Before I was the only one who's teaching because I'm the founder of AlRamsa Institute. But now in June will be almost 6 years. So now we have a big team and I have different teachers, and all our teachers is good. The only difference is like I'm more, let me say, flexible, or I'm more okay to be in front of camera. I'm not worried, but some of the people are. But they are all good. The only difference that you didn't try them yet. So Becky has a question. What is the meaning of AlRamsa? AlRamsa means spoken Imarati. So if I want to say I speak Arabic, I would use the word أتكلم. أتكلم. Maybe you have heard this word أتكلم, صح? But in Emirati Arabic, so this one I will write for you in the chat, أتكلم. But if we أتكلم, but in Emirati Arabic we say أرمس. I speak أرمس. So أرمس. So the word أرمس, it comes from the word رمسة. أرمس is the verb, رمسة is the noun, which means spoken Emirati. If you say to people أعرف الرمسة الإماراتية, it means I know Emirati dialect, or I know the spoken Emirati. So that's why the name of our institute is أرمس. So he said, which book of our course is the best for spoken? All our courses is for speaking. All for speaking. We don't teach reading and writing. So that's why some of you know the alphabet, some of you don't know the alphabet, but at the end of the day, you are on the same class. So because all our courses for spoken Emirati, we don't teach anything. So what we taught you today is the beginner course. Tomorrow, you will have level A3. So we have A1, A2, A3. for beginner. Then we have intermediate, B1, B2, B3. Then we have advanced, C1, C2, C3. This is all for speaking. So if you would like to join our class, I will put for you the link where you can check and pay for the course, everything online. And it's really good time for you because now it's less work, it's less hectic. Most of the many time people say we're busy, we have many things to do, but now because everything is calm, so you have more time to learn. Remember that inshallah within 3 months, less and more, we will be able, or we will almost the crisis will be less, so we'll be back to normal. So at the end of the day, you will ask yourself, what I have done in those 3 or 4 months. I was only complaining, I was only watching the news. How this helped you. So make sure that you're not the same after 3 months. Regardless if you want to learn Emirati Arabic or any other skill, make sure you are a different person, a better, not different, maybe a better person. Even if you are 10 steps toward your goal, you're good. Even if you are 100 steps toward your goal, it's really good. As long as you are doing some movement or you have doing some steps toward your journey. I'm just, I want to send you the link for that. Do you have any other question? Or everything is clear for you? Okay, I got it. Tomorrow, inshallah, will be also a trial for the first lesson of A3. It will be about work related, and I don't know what else, but it's mainly about work related issues. So if you have any question, let me know. So this is the link for the group class. Oh, sorry, I need to make it in public. Okay. Did you see the link now? Yeah. So I think some of you have said how many days? It's 8 days. So it will be 8 Saturdays. Only on Saturday. You will have the course, you will have the book, you will have the audio, you will have, inshallah, certificate after you finish the class. All this. So Kharam said that, will you do introduction course for B1? Not sure yet because we don't have any upcoming course for B. Ah, yes. Next week we'll have a session for the lower intermediate. That one is not free. That one is 50 dirham. If you are not a student of AlRamsa, you can join us as well. A1 for beginner. So what we learned today is the A1, but in A1 you will learn how to ask a question, how you speak to a male, female, group, how to speak about he and she and they. Vanessa, she's asking, can we sign up for level A3 if we didn't take A2? It's okay, it's up to you, but just when you attend tomorrow, just feel how much you're comfortable. Is it too hard for you? Is it okay for you, or is it too easy? If it's too easy, then I don't recommend. If it's okay for you, then I recommend. If it's very hard for you, I don't recommend you join that one. You go back to A1. For us, we don't force any student to join which course. It's up to you. It's your choice. We recommend, but if you decided to say, no, Hanan, I think I'm A3 and I want to join A3, it's up to you. You can do that.
Tomorrow, same time, the session?
Tomorrow it will be 8. Today I start 8:30. Khairat will start at 8. But just make sure that you're here so we can send you the link by tomorrow.
Okay.
It will be not the same. Afwan Habibti. And it will be not the same content. It will be different content. The trial class It's today and tomorrow only for different levels. Today for A1 and tomorrow for A2.
Okay, so we will not do numbers tomorrow. It will be another thing.
No, it's a different content. Yeah.
Okay.
Ria, I want to make sure that the app recorded the session and I'm able to share it. If yes, then I will share it with you. Okay, do you have any other question or khalas? How to sign up for tomorrow? Send an email to info@alramsa.ae. Say I want to attend A3 session. It's info@alramsa.ae. What do you mean, can we send me message on Instagram? What type of message? I want to thank you all. أبشكركم جميعا وأقول لكم مشكورين وما قصرتوا. I hope you enjoyed it and looking forward inshallah to see you in AlRamsa Institute face to face and online inshallah. Wish you all the best. We have books, we have audio, we have online video, we have different courses with different prices. So check your budget and how much you can invest in yourself to make your life better, to have a new skill. It's up to you. And we will wish you all the best. For RG, she said, books, can you send it to UK? Not at the moment. It's very hard. You know the situation. So, but we do have some of the online books, e-books. You can have it. We have